Welcome everybody to the Chuck and Lisa menagerie.
We got chickens.
We got chickens. We also got champagne.
Yeah.
Happy
But
Valentine's
it's
Day,
not
everybody.
chicken
Welcome for
flavored
joining
champagne.
us. We're gonna have some fun, drink some champagne, tell each other what our Valentine's plans are. Maybe I got one question for everybody. Or maybe I should. Your favorite Valentine's Day? That would take some thought.
I don't really.
No,
No,
we're
I
not
don't really.
doing that.
If you want, how about if you want to? I don't have a favorite one.
Yeah, I don't either. Everyone with you.
Oh.
Anyway, I am Chuck Nellis, and is Lisa Nellis sitting across from me. And
Where?
in the background, who once again not informed we were actually
Yes,
on
he
the air.
did.
Yeah, he's talking when we was on the air.
You're not paying attention.
No, it doesn't. Durst did it to me again intentionally. I know it.
So, not really. I told you in 10 seconds, but my problem was I could not get your shot ready. Your face would not show up, so I couldn't go live because there was
You're
nothing.
invisible.
There was
I was
nothing to go
invisible.
live to. So
You were
I was a
invisible.
ghost. It's pretty good. Hey, the change I made in my camera is very good on the YouTube here. It's a lot clearer.
Okay then.
Yeah, well, yours is excellent. I don't know what you're setting at, but it's very clear. Ma'am.
It's called Lisa Land.
Living in Lisa Land.
I do that.
And that is Dersh, our vaunted producer in the background.
where?
You, sir, you. First of all,
He's in our
what
backyard.
are you guys doing for Valentine's Day tonight?
Who?
Will you tell them
Me?
what we're doing?
What are we doing?
4
we're
minutes
having-
in and you lost control already, Chuck.
We're having champagne.
Yeah.
It's not really cold because you shouldn't wait till the last minute
And
to
then
buy your
after the
champagne.
show,
And then we're having steak and shrimp.
yeah, that'll
Scripts.
be yummy.
And that's it.
And steak.
I said
Love steak.
steak and
I
shrimp.
know, I told him. Yeah, she got some Jimmy Buffett breaded shrimps.
It's coconut shrimp.
Coconut shrimp.
But it was half price because his stuff cost too much.
It's not bubble gum.
Not bubblegum.
Nope.
Did they ever make that? They did, didn't they?
Yeah, they
Like,
actually
for a
did.
little while.
It was actually made, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And Dersh, what are you guys doing tonight?
Nothing. My wife left me. Here
She did
all
not.
alone.
She moved back to her parents' house.
I searched the world over and I thought I found true love. Valentine's came and you was gone.
We just would watch that just so we could, when we were little kids, so we could all go.
You're right. I know exactly. Exactly.
Everybody
right.
loves to blow raspberries, you know?
They
Alrighty,
didn't do
so
that on TV that much back in the day. You know?
we were talking about it earlier, and I did a post on it, that we don't really do the whole Valentine's Day, because all it is another commercialized reason to sell people stuff.
Yeah.
Amen, brother. Amen.
That's all it is.
Yep. Well,
It's
one of my friends.
One of my friends playing the cards are $8 to $12.
Yeah, exactly.
That's ridiculous.
You know what so many people do? The thing that you said. You just take your person to the store and you find the good ones and you show them to them and then you put them back.
Right.
take a picture of it. This is
That's
what, I
what
was
a
gonna
friend of
give
mine-
you.
Or
That's what a friend of
sometimes
mine said.
or
They go in
sometimes-
there and they
Yeah.
go shopping for dinner,
they're like, oh, I love
and
this one.
they pick which ones for each other. They show them,
And they put them back.
take pictures or whatever, and then put them back and wait, and just don't
Or
buy them.
sometimes you just find the old ones. Remember this when I still like you?
I know you are. I know you are. You'd never do
Remember
that. to
when I
me.
wanted to spend $5 for a car?
Yeah, remember when $5 was a premium card? And
Yeah.
that wasn't that long ago. 10 years, maybe?
Ow.
I
Anyway,
forget to do this every year.
what?
You know how much money you could make delivering flowers today?
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't deliver flowers.
Why not? I've delivered pizza.
Well, you've already got how many other jobs? 4?
I'm just saying one day
Yeah,
a year.
One day
a
doing
year.
Uber flower delivery,
Oh crap.
you'd be rich.
Yeah, you can make some bucks, I'm sure.
You can ride around with me in the big yellow truck.
Yellow
Fill it up.
truck?
Yeah.
She's been driving around the yellow truck, my old F-150, a lot.
Except I need that handle.
And she's having fun with
I
it.
need
I
the
bought some shit
I need
handles,
the handle to
but
get in.
but I haven't installed them yet. I keep forgetting.
I'm a midget.
Lisa needs a ladder to climb in your truck.
Won't take long to install
I
it,
need
really.
the, as my friend called it, as Emma's friend called it, the ocean handle.
It
She
was-
didn't know they were calling it the ocean handle.
Yeah.
The ocean
Yeah.
handle.
Yeah.
That's
She didn't
actually
know.
kinda funny.
She didn't know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna install those. I've got them in the house. I
I
just
need
haven't
them.
done it
I
yet.
need them.
I know. Anyway, so what are we doing? Let's
As little as
champagne?
possible, apparently, Chuck.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right, but
Let's
you still
open
have
the
to keep
champagne.
talking.
I'm gonna
Don't
do it in
hit
front
me.
of a screen.
I mean, you know what I mean.
No, I'm gonna hold the thing.
Yeah. We got barefoot this time.
Barefoot in the
Barefoot.
fork.
Before you open
Yes,
that,
sir.
could you please
Yeah.
show your IDs to the camera to make sure,
I'm showing
make sure
my
that you're
gray
old
hair.
enough?
I'm showing my gray hair. I am more than old enough. Multiples.
I am almost 3 times old
I
enough.
am.
I know.
Well, I
you-
am
you-
almost
yeah.
this year. Yeah. All right, champagne. I love this sound. You must have gotten that on the microphone perfectly.
It was great.
Oh, you want to hear something? Breaking news?
What?
How's that gonna work? Richard Petty, Bobby Allison, Bill Elliott, Jeff Gordon, Dale Jarrett, Kevin Harvick, Jimmy Johnson, Kurt Busch, and Joey Logano will collectively give the command to the engines on Sunday.
Well, from cars and everything else.
So how are we gonna do that?
Relatively easy. They won't be doing anything. They're just going to start their engines.
Wait, no Rusty Wallace. I don't see no Rusty Wallace on there.
Nobody likes Rusty Wallace.
That's
He's
true.
like the Ty Cobb of
You know who
NAS-
the only
of
person that
NASCAR.
likes Rusty Wallace is?
Who's that?
Kenny.
Here, cheers, baby.
And he doesn't like
I
him.
love you.
He doesn't like him that much. Love you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thanks. Darcy, we're mailing yours.
Darcy just got a box in the mail, didn't you?
I did. It was Christmas all over again.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
It was like deja vu.
It was 2 weeks earlier than last time.
We live in a different time zone than the rest of the
We
world.
live in Lisa Land.
Lisa
Land.
Land, when February, the gifts get sent out.
Well, it was 2 weeks earlier this time. So
And NASCAR weekend, we finished taking down our Christmas
that's
tree.
the rule, though.
Mm-hmm.
NASCAR to NASCAR. So the whole time there's no NASCAR,
Right.
we get to have a Christmas tree.
NASCAR to NASCAR.
Yeah.
Simple, isn't it?
And the
There-
Clash doesn't count.
If they add any more seasons, we'll lose time.
Or if there's a COVID, and then we'll leave it up all year like we did that one year.
Yeah, that was funny. All right. Anybody else got anything about this stuff? That champagne's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not the wine that gets you drunk, it's the bubbles.
Bubbles.
The bubbles.
Yeah, I love champagne. Did you know things that happened in history today? In
Valentine's
1870 What?
Valentine's Day happened in history today.
It did.
Well, yeah.
Every
I
year.
don't know what year that was.
Isn't it St. Valentine's birthday or
What?
something?
What it started as versus what it is today is two entirely different things.
Like everything.
Today is buy your wife a teddy.
What?
You know those commercials, get the sexy lingerie mailed to you and
Exactly.
make your wife happy. And then of course you've got all those vitamin supplements for men that say it, and your wife will like it too.
And she's watching the commercial going, nobody asked me! Right?
Well, some wives will be like, yes, please. Some men are like once a month or two.
We're not going there.
That's true.
Not going there.
Well, once you get older, some people just don't want to anymore. You know?
I do.
All right. So, in 1876, Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone.
But did he?
But did
No.
he?
Or did he steal it from somebody else?
Marconi, right?
Like Elon Musk steals all his stuff from everybody
Yeah,
else.
that's another one of those things that he may have stolen it from somebody else. So they accredited it to.
He probably stole it
Alexander
from
Graham.
the other dude
Right. It wasn't
that
Marconi.
he said hello
though, right?
to. I don't know.
All right. We watched the thing on it. I can't remember. You won't
Hey, but he
believe.
has the same middle name as you.
Yeah, that's true. In 1918, you guys, I told you before the show, but Dersh, can you believe it's been 103 years ago since Tarzan of the Apes came out?
Wow.
The movie.
Not the book. Are you sure?
It says the movie.
Okay.
Movie?
1918. 105 years. 105 years. Can you believe that?
It was
Holy
a
crap.
silent movie,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. I didn't know they
Yep.
did Tarzan. And
Fay Ray.
Fay Ray.
Wasn't that the one that did?
She was in King Kong.
King Kong, yeah.
Oh, King Kong, right.
Your
right.
mom was in Tarzan.
Oh, right. Tarzan. Tarzan was.
Apparently,
Sorry, I
Chuck's
couldn't-
apparently Chuck's mom's feeling better. 'Cause
Yeah,
a little bit.
no, not
No?
really. No.
Well, she's going home in 2 days, though, right?
Yeah, I think she's hoping to go home to end verses there. The way she sounds,
Well,
she does
yeah,
not
but-
sound well at all. So yeah, Tarzan of the Apes was originally Weissmuller, Johnny Weissmuller.
Weissmuller,
right?
Yeah. He was a Olympic
Olympic
guy.
swimmer.
Yeah, he was
Swimmer.
an Olympic swimmer.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
had nice hair.
Yep. And I don't remember what the woman's name was. In 1924, IBM Corporation was founded. As I talked to the guy that worked for them, I've been misled, I've been moved,
Right.
and he just sort of tried not to snicker.
Oh, Boxley. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. 2000, the first spacecraft orbits an asteroid.
Who's Asteroid?
Uranus.
Uranus.
Alrighty. Famous birthdays today. In 1859, George Ferris invented the Ferris wheel. And Junior made it at every track.
We need to go on one of those. Oh, maybe they'll have one at North Wilkesboro.
Probably. We'll be there a couple
We
days.
will be there. Fortunately, we're not camping.
Yeah. 1894, Jack Benny was born. He's a very funny man.
Yeah, he was.
1913, Jimmy Hoffa was born. They still haven't found him.
Nope.
Still dead.
Some said he was under the
Meadowlands.
Meadowlands Stadium.
Yeah.
They did ground X-rays that proved that he wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
No.
Yep. Let's see, 1921, Hugh Downs,
I liked him.
TV anchor. Yeah, he's gone
He
now
was a
too.
nice guy.
Yep. This is a whole bunch of dead people so far.
What's because
1934.
you're reading a dead person list?
No, it's famous birthdays.
Oh.
In 1934, Florence Henderson, also dead. But the mom in a very cool TV show.
Right. Did you hear I told you what her kids said to her one time?
No.
She said, "How come you're not the nice mom like you are on TV?"
That's funny. 1942, Michael Bloomberg was born. Woohoo.
Ooh.
1946, Gregory Hines was born. That's
Okay.
a dancer and actor, in case you don't
I
know.
know who he is.
I'm talking to the people out there.
Oh, what people?
If they're- I
There's
don't
no
know.
people.
We're just talking to each
There
other.
are no people.
1972, Drew Bledsoe. Bledsoe was
Football
born.
player.
Football player.
Right?
You got it. You got it.
You know, if Drew Bledsoe hadn't gotten injured, Tom Brady may never have been Tom Brady.
Yep.
Oh, right.
Yep. There's another famous quarterback that somebody got injured to let him come in too.
So what's
Was-
happened a few
Probably a
times.
lot of them.
Theismann for one. More than one. All right. First story. Cheerwine. It's a East Coast South thing.
It's a Carolinas thing.
It's a Carolinas thing. They are making a beer.
Well, they're not
An ale.
making it. Somebody's making it with their help.
Right.
They're not making it.
Right.
Because they only
Right.
make soda.
Right. Well, that makes sense. But the Cheerwine taste is delicious. It's like dark cherry.
It's the
Cherry.
best.
Yeah.
Absolutely the best.
It's so good. They make it in the soda in regular with
They have diet, too.
sweetener, and they have diet as well.
Or maybe it's called Cheerwine Zero now. I don't know.
I hope not.
It said it was diet Cheerwine the last time I checked, but who knows
Yeah.
now? Nowadays,
Right? Oh, because diet is not a good word.
Now you might get it down in Florida too.
Right now, they're only
Thirst.
having it in food
Well,
line.
it says in grocery stores in North Carolina and select Harris Teeter, Publix, Lowe's Foods, and Total Wine and
yeah.
Spirits.
Well, we get Cheerwine all over the place here, so hopefully we'll get that.
Yeah, maybe you'll get
You
it.
might. It's 5.2% alcohol.
It's $10 for 4 cans, and they're all they're
For
pints.
16 ounce
Yeah, they're
cans.
pints.
Yeah.
Well, that's not horrible for a
That's
craft
not horrible.
for a craft beer.
No.
And I don't have any right now because it was hot at the grocery store.
Cheerwine itself is more than 100 years old and born in 1917 in Salisbury, North Carolina.
Yeah, we've been there.
Yep.
It's where they have steak.
Yes.
No, it's
No.
not. Mm-mm.
So anyway, that's kind of an interesting thing. We bought a 4-pack of
We
it.
did. We'll let you know
And
how
if
it is
it was
next
cold,
week.
we would have drank that with you tonight
But
too,
I don't-
just
yeah.
to go along
I'm not
with the story.
European, and
but
so I don't drink hot beer.
hot beer. Hot beer is better than no beer.
Just barely.
Barely, yeah.
If,
Ooh.
if it's
Depends
a hot
on the
day
beer.
out, if it's a hot day out, and you want a beer.
Not hot beer is not good.
No,
Well, it's better than nothing.
No, it's not.
no, it's
gross.
definitely not. Especially on a hot day.
It's like drinking pond water.
Warm beer and bread, they said, can raise the dead, but it's like,
I don't care what Jimmy Buffett says.
I don't care how desperate I am. If it's a hot day, I'm not drinking a warm or room temperature beer. It's just not going to
No.
happen.
No.
it's funny. I drink so slow anymore. My beers are usually room temperature by the time
That's
they're
what's
halfway
wrong with
down.
you.
I drink faster. I have a drinking problem. I don't drink fast enough.
Drink warm beer.
Dude, how
I
can
don't
you
drink
do that?
fast enough.
If you drink the beer and fast enough and it's cold, then you have time for another beer.
Well, I
saying.
know,
You know why?
but then I'd be smashed, and I don't want to do
well,
that.
also because
That's not the intention here.
well, also because
I like beer. I don't. My goal is not to get smashed.
well, also because I'm probably asleep and he doesn't want to get up and get another one.
I always
Dude.
do that.
You got like 5,000 animals at your house. Train one of them to get you
I
the
know,
damn beer,
right?
man. What
Not
is
one
wrong
of
with
them will
you?
do it.
I know.
Not one of them show any interest in it.
Maybe if we need to not staple, like crazy glue milk bones onto the beer cans,
Yeah, maybe.
and then I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure how to do that unless we put an automatic door opener on the fridge.
Oh, there's an idea.
Never know.
Remember what's his name? Alex from Stroh's.
Hmm.
Was he the one that opened the door?
I think that
There was a
it.
rope.
Yeah,
all right?
rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually train a dog to do that, but first of all, they have to be big enough
Well,
to do it.
Also,
They have
first
to
of
be
all,
smart enough to do
or
it.
second of all, probably just need to throw him in a cooler and train
That
the
would- that
dog to
would be
get him
easier,
out.
yeah.
Yeah. Like put like a big rubber band around him or something.
Yep.
For the canned beer that I have, I have a little. It's actually a Coke dispenser, but
Mm-hmm.
it keeps them cold sitting in my room
Oh,
in
yeah.
here. It looks like an old Coke machine, but it's a little.
That's
little,
cool.
it holds
That's
little,
pretty nice.
Oh
holds-
yeah, I've seen those.
Oh, those
are
little
cute.
tiny ones,
Yeah.
about yay big.
Yeah, it holds 12 cans of beer, whatever cans.
Well, that's nice.
That's pretty nice.
just keeps
it
it cool?
Keeps it right, nice and cool, and I don't have to go in the refrigerator or go outside to get one. Just
Well, you don't sit at the. That's over near where you sit, right?
yeah.
Not. Yeah.
Our first apartment that when you moved down here,
Yeah.
we would throw all the beer in a cooler on the back porch until we found out that one of the neighbors was coming over and taking.
I remember that.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah. And then we used the beer cooler as an end table at one point.
Oh yeah.
And then it was right next to us. Not
And then-
the fridge.
And then
small
one
fridge.
day, in the mail, refrigerator just showed up because apparently I won a contest or something, like one of those contests when you go to the grocery store and they say, well, it was probably wasn't an internet thing, but it was like enter here, keystone.com or whatever. So this refrigerator shows up and it's a Keystone refrigerator, but the stupid part is it has a can dispenser on the door,
Yeah.
but you can't put Keystone in it because Keystone
That's
is like
funny.
a
Yeah,
different
that's
size
a
than
funny
all
thing.
the other beer.
But it works great for Yuengling.
Yeah, for regular beer it works.
That's
We
awesome.
still, isn't that funny though?
Yeah.
They sent us a refrigerator that the beer doesn't even fit in.
You're drinking the wrong thing.
I'm
That's
drinking both of
funny.
them. Oh,
That's actually kind of
a
funny.
little champagne,
Yeah.
a little beer.
Some engineer got fired after that one, I think.
Right? Yeah, because I mean, what they
Well, it was
all
just
they
a
did,
giveaway, so all they did is put a
they
wrap
just, yeah,
around
they just
it.
put like a car wrap on front of this refrigerator,
Uh,
but the Keystones don't fit in it.
It's pretty funny. But it's lasted us, God, over 10, 12 years now.
2008.
14 years.
You're old.
15 years.
Yeah.
Huge.
And now it's gonna die.
No. Maybe.
You
Might.
cursed it. You just cursed it.
We thought it died a couple times before, but,
But it
we
did
got
not.
we
It
made
just needed
it
to be
resurrect.
cleaned.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go on to a story here. The
That would
first
be
one
novel.
is from BBC, Dersh.
BBC.
Police crack case of 200,000 stolen cream eggs.
Oh my god.
In
those
Telford.
Are so good. I wish our chickens would lay cream eggs.
Yeah.
Those are so good. Those are like my favorite thing.
They are ridiculously good, and that if you start eating one, you have to have a dozen because some kind of law or something.
Have you ever seen the little tiny ones though?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
They,
yeah.
they come in like a little egg carton.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those are good, but you have to hide those too because otherwise you eat all 12 of them.
Yeah. Easily.
So as it turns out, this fella, the police pulled over this fella and found all the eggs and him in a van. It was a 32-year-old man with no fixed abode and has been charged with criminal damage and 2 counts of theft. But he is suspected to be from Florida.
No, you just added that
I just
part
added
in.
that part.
That's from England.
I know.
That would make sense, though.
That's why I said it.
Is that a real beer or an empty beer?
That's an empty beer.
Okay, cool.
What, is that one empty?
No. It's good, we got shampoo.
That's right. We got more. You want
No,
more?
I'm good.
All right.
He was not from Florida.
No.
So you say.
I just added that because I didn't do a Florida
You know
man
why
story
else?
this
Because they
week.
don't make Cadbury in the U.S. anymore, I think. Or maybe they do.
Next story. This dog without eyes and his port cat have been adopted together into
Wait.
a new family.
The dog doesn't have
The
eyes?
dog is blind.
Was it blind or does it not have eyes?
It's blind.
Well, it has eyes, but I
It's
don't
got
think they've
cataract.
ever
It looks like
Okay.
looks
'Cause
like
that
it's
would
got
be-
mammoth
that would be, like,
cataract looking
different.
things on it.
It would be different if it didn't have eyes.
Yeah. Are you putting up the picture, Dersh?
second. So I can find it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's the
Daryl.
one from Paws Daily. There you go,
Yeah.
Lisa. Go check it out. So, these guys are a team together.
They're cute.
They're
Tell us
BFFs.
why.
I'm working on it. Spike is an 8-year-old mixed breed dog and has had his eyes removed. Oh, so see that before picture
So
and
he
then the
doesn't
later.
have eyes.
No, they're sewed shut now.
Oh. Well, see, that's why I have a friend with a dog that has one eye, and they just sew it shut.
Right, right. And Max has been Spike's feline buddy and companion for his whole life.
That's very
So they
cool.
grew up together. The dedicated duo's precious family relinquished them to saving grace animal society in Alberta. which is pretty mean anyway. You don't give up a
Well,
dog because
you don't
of
know
that.
what happened. Maybe
Yeah, maybe they
got-
lost their home.
maybe somebody died, or maybe you don't know.
Could be the owner died, like Sadie's.
Yeah, or maybe you never know. Maybe they had to move, like, because somebody else died.
Sadie's been
I
in
can make up all
Sadie's
kinds of
been
stories.
in a depression for 6 years now.
You know what? We can do this all night. I could like make up stories
Oh,
about
I know, it's fun to
why
make
the
'em up.
people had to move.
So anyway,
I do that at stoplights.
yeah. The duo had been living primarily outside, according to a man of the shelter, Amanda. And their unique bond presumably began as they snuggled together for a while. Spike's eyes had to be removed because of painful cataracts. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So Max is sort of more of a support cat
He's a
than a leader.
service animal.
Yeah, exactly.
He's cute.
Yeah, both of them make a nice couple together.
Yeah.
Max simply gives him a degree of comfort and support. He can smell him, he can feel him, and it's a method of him to relieve tension and worry. Animals have feelings.
No, really?
They do.
Until we eat them, and then they don't.
Not cows.
Not-
Cows aren't
You said
gonna collect-
animals.
All right, well, you know.
Cows have feelings.
So they're on their way to a new home with a new mother who we wish this beautiful couple the best of success. I love stories like that because we do something like that. If a cat and dog and the dog needed the cat, you can't say no.
Right.
No, there's
How
no
do you
way.
say no?
You have to get both of them.
Yep. All right, the next one from liveandhot.com. There's
Alive and hot?
Living
live,
hot.
Oh.
Leaving hot.
something like that. Liven. All right, you got that picture coming up? I'll give you a sec. I'm not in any hurry. Nobody's watching but us.
Daryl's here. Shut up.
Darryl.
Hi, Daryl. Good to see you, buddy.
Daryl's not nobody.
Some people are out actually doing stuff, but then we've done that before.
All right. He's up.
Last year we went out to
Uh-oh. Lost Chuck's camera.
What was it? Uh-oh.
We lost
Uh-oh.
Chucky's camera.
Rebooting.
What do we do?
Rebooting. Oh wait, no, maybe.
Didn't lose
Let me
Chucky's
try to
sound, Chuck.
Replug it in.
Didn't lose Chuck's sound. Your sound is fine,
Maybe I
Chuck.
can pick-
We can hear you.
I know. Oh, good. Can you see me again?
Yep,
Not
you're back.
yet.
Yeah, he's back.
All right, cool. Yeah, I figured out how to do it.
Bonus.
The sound is a lot louder too. All right. Meanwhile, back where I was. You got the next picture?
Yeah, he's up. He's a cutie pie.
All right. The elderly canine trapped in a deep river began crying as the volunteer approached to caress him. He's a pretty dog. He
Yeah.
looks so sad. Fortunately, someone called the police to help the dog. He got stuck in one of those LA canals. There was no access to the river from either side for miles. But the folks at Desire for Paws were unprepared for this kind of project. However, with the help of their colleagues, they were able to collect the equipment required for the rescue operation.
Yay.
Oh, they had to get a cage and all. The dog gradually trusted and approached them. The dog is terrified. It's unclear how long he'd been abandoned, and he was hungry, tired, and desperate to get out of this place. So they airlifted him out. And if you're in LA, go adopt this dog.
I bet he's already adopted.
I know.
I'm pretty sure he's already
I know.
adopted.
People, well, it's from 2 weeks ago, for very
Oh,
probably.
I'm pretty sure he's already adopted.
All right. So anyway, if check with the LA shelter if you're looking for him. Okay, I bet his name's Biggie. That's what they named him apparently.
Biggie.
Yeah, he's a cute dog.
I saw once the same thing. Those waters go down that LA River, and they're really quick.
Yeah,
There's
they
a lot
are.
of water in there, and so a whole bunch of people, it was like 8 people, did a hand chain. So the dog was coming downstream really fast, and they, grabbed the dog as he was floating by, and then each one pulled the other one out. So
That's pretty
just
cool.
like it was a long human chain to try to snag this dog from the water.
Yeah.
I read a thing about some woman that keeps sleeping in there, and she's had to been rescued twice
Wow.
because
The water's
the
coming.
water. Yeah.
Wow. He's a pretty dog. We'd adopt him.
No more dogs for you.
I've only got 4 now.
We need a dog ranch over our house.
No kidding.
You know,
Oh, they have their own couch.
they have their own
They all
everything.
fit.
They have their own everything.
They can all fit on the couch.
Well, we can get another. We got space for one more. Then let's get another one.
Exactly.
No.
Okay. I still want another Rottweiler again in my life. Those
Yep.
are
You got
amazing.
me.
Those are amazing dogs.
You got me.
Yeah,
You're
Yes.
not a dog. You're beautiful.
No,
You
I'm
got-
saying
you have to wait for Shelby to move on because he'd just be a snack for
Although,
Rottweiler.
actually, I looked this up though, Durs. There's a YouTube video called Rottweiler and Westie, and oh my god, it's so
They're
cute.
so cute. Westies are so fast
Tenacious.
and tenacious. They never ever give up. It's amazing to watch them. Do the next one, dude. From Port City Daily.
Oh, are you doing the
Yeah.
Oak Island thing?
Yeah.
So this is where we go to the beach when we go to the beach.
It's a neat little spot that
It used to be-
isn't touristy.
Well, it's getting there though.
It's getting more
Sadly.
touristy, sadly.
It used to be called Long Beach, but it's Oak Island, North Carolina, and there was a thing last week where it's one of the most dangerous places to get bitten by a shark.
Good to
Never
know.
go there. Yeah, but it's like so fractional, it doesn't really matter.
All right, it's up, Chuck.
All right, so
He said up, Chuck.
Oak Island is to get a taste of Outer Banks with a new seafood boil company.
Yay.
It's going to be called an Outer Banks Boil Company.
Well, that's original.
It's in the public shopping center. I know, we know
We've
exactly.
been there?
We go there.
Yeah.
It's slated for a May launch if everything goes great. You guys have never had a boil. There's crab in there. There's clams in there. There's oysters in there. There's sausage
Sometimes
in
there's
there.
not oysters, because that's
okay,
hard to
yeah,
do. Yeah.
Shrimp?
Shrimp?
There's shrimp. There's corn on the cob.
Yeah.
It's so freaking good.
And it's easy to do on your own.
It's all hand food. You don't have to worry about
You
knives and
dump it
forks.
on the table, obviously.
Yep. That
But
picture
yeah, I mean,
is
it's
exactly
easy
how
to
they
make
do
one
it.
on your own, though, if you don't live around here.
Yeah. And that right there will feed about a family of at least 4.
What? Well, it depends on how fat the dad is.
Or yeah. Or
Well, no, I'm
or
saying-
the both.
Well, I'm saying because,
That's a lot of. I mean, look at all that corn
Yeah.
on the cob.
yeah, but you take all the good parts out first.
Of course.
Yeah, we have a novel
Corn
idea.
on the cob.
We
is
might
so good,
actually
though.
go to the beach during summer this year.
Yeah, that would be different. Then
Too
again,
many
we see all
people.
Yeah.
That's the negative part of it. You know, I like going in the winter because
All right.
there's
Well,
nobody
maybe
there.
we'll wait till like September. 'Cause that's
This year, lately.
we went a little while ago. Anyway, let's go in like September, October. We can go for the day anyway.
Yeah, all good.
Obviously, Dershey can go for the day anytime he wants to.
He lives at the freaking beach.
I was at the beach yesterday.
Shut up, Dersh. Oh, we're going to the beach, I think, when we go to Florida next month. You know
Right.
why? Because it's my birthday and I want to go to the beach.
Okay. We're gonna be in Florida.
We'll go
on
to,
your
I
beach
think,
on your
Cocoa
birthday.
Beach, I think, is the one that's closest.
Okay. You ever been to Cocoa Beach?
Yeah.
Dersh?
Mhm.
Is it a nice beach?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we can go to wherever. We got.
No, that's cool. If that, I've never been to Cocoa. That'll work.
It's not all about you.
If you go to
There she
Cocoa,
goes again.
if you go to
There
Cocoa
we
Beach,
go.
if you go to Cocoa
There
Beach,
we go.
you got to go to the go to Ron John's.
So where?
Ron John's at Cocoa Beach.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, Ron John's.
yeah.
That's cool. Next story. This one I just feel awkward about.
Which?
This zoo lets you name your bug after X,
Well, that's
then
because
feeds
you
it
have
to
so many-
animals for a good
That's
cause.
because you have so many X's. It costs you a lot of money to do that.
No, I don't mean that.
Well, then what?
Some of my exes live in.
What's wrong with that? Like, I get a bug and I name him like George. Like, I don't have anybody named George that I know. So, and then the animal eats it. It doesn't really mean that George gets eaten.
I know, but it
It just
sort of
makes you
expresses.
feel better.
Well,
just makes
then
you
you're,
feel
then
better.
you still have hang-ups about it.
And then George gets pooped out, and we're all good.
All right, moving right on.
I don't. By the way, never had a boyfriend named George. I just made that particular part up. So.
That's funny. All right, next story. UPS driver goes above and beyond to help elderly woman in danger.
Oh, did you read it?
I
It was
did.
so
I
cute.
did read this. Little Rock, Arkansas. This very old lady, how old was she? That was somewhere in here.
Ask your
Don't
mom.
worry about it.
Anyway, an elderly lady pulled up to his truck, gave him a card, and said, "How far am I away from this place right here?" She said, "I don't know where I'm at. Can you help me?" That card was her driver's license, and that
Aw.
place was her home. She had just left the bank, and she said something, "Just told me you were a good man, so can you help me?" He made a quick call to 911, another to his niece who works with the police department, to make sure an officer came to help. He also posted on Facebook to see if anyone knew her, and even called her church to make sure somebody knew who she was. It's pretty above and beyond already.
Yeah.
I couldn't just leave her there, especially when she gave me all of her information. She gave me her address and said she had just left the bank, so knew she had money. So if there's someone else, they might have taken advantage of
Yeah.
that.
Exactly.
She ended up safe and sound, and he took it a step further and went to her church one Sunday to make sure she was still
Aw,
doing all
that's
right.
very sweet.
Yeah, there's some good people in the world, and we like to celebrate them. So, so many jerks that we talk about in the world. That Dersh and I will cover in the next show on the right side of
No,
politics.
but not even political. Like, what about the people that like
Right.
steal money from old people?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of creeps in the world.
Yeah. That's lower than low, you know?
Nope. So he said, why not? I mean, it's just something to make, it's just something to just want to make sure she was okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's very nice of him.
For Stevens, there really has been a bad day in his 34 years on the job. Oh, this is one of these really optimistic people. You wasn't just, this is a quote, you wasn't put in this world just for you. You was put in the world for other people. Even though it may not seem like you getting your reward, you will get it. I mean, one way or the other, it may not be from the person that you help, but you will get it.
Well, just remember Little Rock, Arkansas.
I know. Isn't that a neat story?
Yeah.
You sent me all this, right?
I did send you all of those.
You spent your whole time
my
on
whole work day.
you spent your whole time on local 12, wherever that is.
Who?
You did the last 3 stories.
Well, that's because they were like little sidebars.
Yeah. All right, the next story I love.
Why you gotta yell?
I don't know, because I can.
Don't do it.
You know the beloved
Stop yelling.
Oscar. Oh well, they changed my microphone. Of the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
I do know that.
Somebody stole the catalytic converter from it.
You know what I say about that person? They're a dick.
Right. They're a very little wiener. And how do we know that? Because that is one big wiener, that mobile.
What is the underneath part of the wiener? Like what
Just
is
a car.
So it could be anybody's catalytic
Yeah.
converter. They wouldn't be able to
It's
identify it.
there's nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
So in Las Vegas, it is obviously a big place where catalytic converters are getting stolen. And they got the 27-foot long Wienermobiles in a parking lot.
Well, that's not nice.
I know.
They should make them with alarms, so like when you touch them, they would go off.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess you couldn't do that because they're underneath, right?
Right.
So with the rocket.
Well, it's actually a bigger truck underneath it.
I know.
It's not a car. It's a truck chassis.
I'm
underneath
disappointed in you
it. Whatever.
because you know all that stuff.
I know. I'm just properly medicated for the show.
Did you listen to the story? I'm listening
No.
to it.
Of course he didn't.
I'm
Why
listening
can't-
to it now. They're stealing catalytic converters because they have precious metals in them and they're selling them for
Copper,
salvage.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
copper.
playing it.
Yeah, it's behind you. You
Yeah,
can't hear
that's
it, but
exactly.
I can.
That's exactly why they're
It's
So
not-
stealing
how
them.
come the people can't hear it?
Because
It's magic.
one
You
word.
gotta hit a button.
It's
One
magic.
word. Wirecast.
It's
They
magic.
won't let you do that.
It's magic.
Well, they're supposed
you
to
have
let me do
On the
it.
button.
Oh, by the way,
They're supposed to,
there's
but
a
it doesn't.
there's a website that we need to look into that somebody sent me.
Yeah.
So if I find it again, I'll send it to you because it's better than what we got.
Yeah. So what kind of a dick do you have to be to steal the catalytic
I said
converter?
that
I
already.
know. I phrased it better.
Well, it's
Okay.
not just the. I mean, the
It's everybody's.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Wienermobile got
Yeah.
hit, but it's not just them. It was
It's everybody.
Everybody
Anybody
is
they can
catalytic.
It's
get.
the copper, right? Is it the copper or is it
It's-
something else?
I don't know. You said precious metals are inside. I don't know what.
Yeah, they don't want to. They don't want to say because
They're going to
they
be
don't.
disappointed if they try to get one off the yellow truck.
Because it doesn't have one.
No, doesn't have one.
Vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom. It's
It's
also
the
got
loudest-
side pipe stirrers.
Loudest freaking truck ever.
I got that 6-cylinder sounding pretty loud.
Oh, so wait, we only got 14 minutes left. Do we want to talk about NASCAR?
Well, we're going to do that in a moment. Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
So
you
any-
act like you're in charge.
I'm like the director of this show. I picked this show. I organize all the
Oh, it's so hard just being the talent.
right. Exactly. I do most of the talking.
Wow. Okay.
So anyway, let's talk about some NASCAR. We got.
Oh, what a
14
good idea!
I was just about to do it, and you said it. That was the next thing on my mind up here.
Right.
I timed the show to the minute,
Mhm.
in case you hadn't noticed.
I absolutely. It's a fine-tuned
So,
machine.
4 hours and 19 minutes and 4
4
days,
days.
19 hours and 4 minutes until the Daytona 500.
Too long.
You know what we need to do?
Can't wait.
Oh, wait, this
Well, the racing starts on Thursday.
sounds like Ricky Bobby.
Oh, Wednesday. Sorry.
So you know what we should do?
Yeah.
We should have a nice family Daytona 500 where
At
Dirk-
Applebee's?
no, where you can come and Darcy and his wife and all the people that we know, and we can go to the Daytona 500, and
That'd be fun.
it would be lovely.
So
you
freaking expensive.
got to buy
go.
tickets. You got to buy tickets to the 500 like for 2 years from now to get it. To get
No.
it.
Oh, I know.
Like now.
It's like what Bristol used to be.
Champaign is very nice.
Yes, it is.
Look at that car behind you, Chuck.
Car behind me.
Oh,
Oh yeah, tell us about that story, Dersh. That was cool.
was that what car show were you at?
It's called the Legends of Racing Legends, and it's in oh jeez, I can't think of the name of it. But it was it's close to Daytona Beach.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
it's about the show was about 4 miles north of where the Daytona Beach original Daytona 500 was.
Very cool.
Right.
There, and they have a whole bunch of cars there, and unfortunately, and of course it always happens to me, the Wood Brothers have been there for the last 5 years, and they didn't show up this year.
That
Like,
figures.
yeah, great, thanks. But anyway, that
But you know those two cars right there are pretty
Yeah.
damn special.
well, that car right there is very special. It's Fireball
You
Roberts.
recognize that car, don't you, honey?
No.
And you recognize the colors and who made that car, don't you?
Well, it looks like a Wood Brothers car.
No, it's Smokey Eunuch.
Yeah,
Why the hell would I know that?
Dersh would know that.
Why
wouldn't
would
you?
I know that?
Gold and black. That was
Why
always.
would I know that? I started watching NASCAR in 2007.
I know, but you've been very good ever
No,
since.
mm-mm.
You now write for a NASCAR
No, you
page.
know what? It looks like a Rusty Wallace
Don't
car.
you- okay,
it's
Daisy-
Fireball Roberts.
Ricky Bobby.
Honey, it looks like a Rusty Wallace
Ricky
car.
Bobby. The
I don't-
colors of that Chevelle.
I don't care. I don't know it.
Smokey Eunuch.
No.
Always black and gold.
Oh,
Well,
maybe
this-
somebody from the Steelers stole it.
Yeah, it's actually a dark maroon. looking-
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, then it was a Redskins car.
Oh, then maybe it's not Smokey's. Because Smokey's was always black and gold.
Stop
yeah.
giving me a hard time. You don't even know either.
What was
Anyway.
the color?
That is an original car. The only
That's very
thing
cool.
the only thing that other than motor parts that's not original is the hood, because the hood is at the Hall of Fame in Charlotte or wherever that.
Charlotte.
Yep.
Yes, it's
And
in
then
Charlotte.
the
You
front-
haven't been there yet, right?
No, and the front
Oh,
bumper.
come on up. We'll meet and go there.
Yep.
Yeah, the front
We will.
bumper is also not original because it's in the local museum there in Daytona.
Very cool.
But the picture that's up there now, you see two guys. The gray-haired guy on the right is the owner of the car, and the guy on the left,
Yes,
is-
they're like me mostly.
the guy on the left is an original engineer that built this car,
Very cool.
and he was
So
talking.
he knows it piece by piece.
He's like,
he
oh
does.
wait, look, that's where my lighter went.
Yeah. But he was in there. This picture I took of him, I was standing there listening to him talk. And the guy was in there going, this piece is original. Nope, that's not original.
That's very
and then
cool.
they have these braces and stuff in there. And he goes, well, we had to put this brace in there because this was happening to the car.
Very
We had to
cool.
put that
So
in
you
there.
knew the whole story of the car.
Oh, it was fantastic, man. I tell you, it was absolutely. Just listen to that guy
In
talk.
Motorhead language, you just go, oh, 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 oh.
Well, yeah, except if you don't sound like Tim Allen.
Just
Well, you
Listen to
kind of
him.
do, actually.
Well,
Don't you,
yeah.
Dersh?
Yeah.
When you get Motorhead shit, it's, yeah.
More power.
Oh, yeah, fast. Oh, yeah.
And then you
See,
got
we all do it, honey.
then you got the
It's
other
a
car
good
that's
thing.
next
I'm not
to it,
listening.
which is an original Dave Pearson.
By the way, this mechanic, why did you not ask him what they had shaved, where he had hidden weights, or where he had removed weight?
Was he gonna say that?
Why not? He's not going to get arrested for it or lose points for it at this point.
I'll tell you what, I got a picture of it. I didn't load it for the show, but you should see the back of that. The battery in that
Yeah.
car, it was probably 18 inches long and about maybe 10 inches wide and about 10 inches tall. It was gigantic.
And let me guess, it was placed right over the right rear wheel.
It was mostly over the right wheel. Yeah, it's like right
Uh-huh.
side. Yeah.
You know why?
Because that's where they,
Downforce.
that's
Downforce,
where they
right.
put them.
No, downforce.
Add weight on that side of the car. Yeah.
Exactly.
Then you have the Dave Pearson car, which was, I mean, one of my dreams. I love Dave Pearson. Being a Wood Brothers fan.
David.
And that
Lisa
is
gave me a David Pearson car. It means the world to
Oh,
me.
you know what? So the weirdest whole part about the whole thing is, I had already ordered that before we ever went up there,
That's amazing.
and totally forgot about it, and put it in the Christmas box,
Nice.
and pulled it out, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
"Hey, bonus!"
How perfect is that?
That
And we had spent spent an hour or something with Leonard Wood.
Well, I'm saying I totally forgot, because I was like, "Oh, you know what? If I would have remembered we were going up there, I would have taken the car up there, and I would have had him sign it."
Yeah,
Oh wait, he already did.
he already did.
That Dave Pearson car right there is an original. Came right off the track at Daytona.
Wow.
It's actually at the Daytona Museum. That's where it lives.
Well, maybe
Was
we'll-
anybody there to talk about that one?
No, unfortunately.
That was cool about the Fireball Roberts car, though, because if you don't know about NASCAR, he was the thing back in the early '60s. He was fast.
Yeah.
My mom probably would have did him.
Well, I showed you the table of all the drivers that have driven at Daytona. Dale Senior had what was it, 46
Ah,
races and averaged
26.
a top
Cheers.
10 finish lifetime. Well, Dave
Uh-huh.
Pearson had 49 starts at Daytona and averaged 12.1 finish.
Right.
So they were double anybody else on the list in
Wow,
races, but it finished that high. So
that's awesome.
the
That's
whole
so
thing
cool, man.
was fabulous. I mean, it was such a cool place to be. Great car. So yeah, and the best part was the parade. And actually, the people who listen will be able to hear. You can too, as they fire these suckers up.
Oh, you're gonna be able to hear it?
oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, do I have to turn the sound down to hear it? Yes, I can.
Ah! Nice.
All right. So you hang on a second. You'll see.
You're not hearing it?
You'll see the Dave Pearson and Fireball Roberts car is about to fire up and take off. That little hot rod midget thing had to be push started by that Jeep right there, and it pushed it right over top of that hill with bouncing. That's it. It was pretty funny. Here they go.
Neat midget.
That midget was awesome. It was so cool.
Wait, am I supposed to be hearing like 3 different streams?
You're probably hearing us, and then you're hearing the playback. So
Why it's
yeah. There goes Pearson's car.
Very cool.
Awesome, man.
Those things were so freaking loud.
There's a lot of cool cars sitting out there.
Yeah. Oh, I see the color now. That's pretty.
Yeah, that 3 car was cool too.
No, I'm talking about the picture though.
Oh yeah, that is gorgeous. That sure does look like a Monkey Unit paint scheme. I have to check on that.
Yeah.
Look at all those beauties.
We only got 4 minutes.
I know.
Alright, no, we have to talk about. Well,
wait, hold
nobody's
on,
listening.
hold on.
We have to talk about our fantasy league.
Well, we do, but I wanted to mention, I showed Lisa a top 10 of the all-time finishing places at Daytona,
Mm-hmm.
and one name stuck out to me. Bubba Wallace has the 4th best
No
finishing
kidding! I'm
position
telling you that.
in the history of Daytona.
I'm telling you that he.
Can you believe that,
he
Durst?
won- Oh, I want him to win so bad.
Yeah, of course he only had like 12 starts or something like that.
Right, he has
still.
12 starts, but
Pretty good
still.
though.
I mean,
He's
if
finished
you're in
like
the top
twice.
10 finishers ever at
Hasn't he
Daytona,
finished twice 2 times? I think
yes,
he has.
Yes, yes.
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah. Well, Blaney's been in the top 2 going
Yeah.
into turn 4 more than 5
finished,
times.
finished top 2 though.
Isn't that true, Dersh?
Blenny never finishes because he's wrecks in turn 4.
Well, somebody gets him, you know?
I'm talking finished top 2
Right.
times.
I know, it's amazing. It really is. All right, so Daytona's coming up very soon. Actually, the first race, the qualifying race, is tomorrow at 8:15 p.m.
Join our
on
fantasy
FS1.
league.
Join our fantasy league, Lisa. Tell them about that.
I don't know anything about
Dersh, tell the people about the fantasy league and how they can join.
That's funny.
it. I
Get
know.
it together here.
This is how I live my life, Dersh.
Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody ask somebody else.
It's NASCAR Fantasy League. And if you go to NASCAR.com, you can click either through the app or online, and you can click the fantasy. And if you join, you just have to sign up, join, and then if you contact Lisa on TikTok, right? That's where she hangs out. Or Chuck.
No, TikTok.
Twitter or
Oh, not TikTok, Twitter. I'm sorry. Why did I say
no,
TikTok?
I'm allergic to TikTok.
Yeah,
I'm too old for that.
everybody should be
Who's
allergic
that?
to
You and
TikTok.
your dad?
I'm allergic to that.
No, that's I told you it's Tommy.
No,
Tommy
that's
Kroll.
where he went yesterday.
Oh,
remember?
right.
Tommy Kroll,
Yep.
12
No, his
time,
dad looked like him actually.
12-time Whelen modified champion.
Yeah,
He does favor your dad.
yeah. No,
All right,
I'm saying.
go ahead.
Never
Tell
mind.
us about fantasy before we get off track.
Anyway, yeah, you just need to contact Chuck and his multiple social media outlets.
I'm on 9 sites. If you
Yeah.
can't find me, you ain't
I'm only
trying.
on
Hey,
Facebook
looking.
and Twitter, so
and
you can
but
ask me there.
Lisa doesn't talk to anybody on Facebook, so that's why you need to go to Twitter.
But Twitter is good. I'm trying to resurrect Twitter, even though it sucks.
Or myself, and if you contact
Nurse.
us, we can give you the password because the league needs
Yeah.
a password.
Yeah,
to-
we want
to
you
join.
to. We want you to play
We
with
want
us.
you to come play with us.
Yeah, please do.
Come play with me.
But
All right.
not in a dirty way.
Not a dirty way. That costs extra. No, wait. I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
OnlyFans. That's
Yeah, OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
All right, guys. I guess we've covered everything we want to cover tonight. It's 8 o'clock.
And that means I have to go to the
Lisa has to
Wee
go
chat
to
room.
the
Yeah, and take
wee
one- and take
chat
champagne with you.
room.
Classes.
Oh,
Wee
yeah,
wee.
I will.
Bye, Lisa.
Oh, and I have to say one more thing.
What?
Uh-oh.
Shut up, Chuck.
You didn't
Yeah,
say
thank
that
you
the
very
whole
much.
show, did I?
I did, probably.
No, you didn't.
I think I did.
I count.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. Shut up, Chuck. Shut up, Chuck.
Making up for lost time.
Oh, I got like 5 in a minute.
Oh, brother.
Shut up, Chuck.
And Durst, what would you like to add to that?
Chuck, being this Valentine's Day, I'd like to say roses are red, violets are blue. Get off my lawn, or I'll shoot you.
I'll shoot you. I like the ending. Oh, that's a good one.
Like it?
All right.
Bye, Lisa. Love you, Lisa.
And good night,
And-
y'all. Have a great Valentine's Day. I'll say the other version on the next show.
And it's
Coming up at 8:30.
Oh, yeah.
Dershie did not post the link, but what the hell.
All right. I
You
gotta
can
go.
find it on my sites everywhere, and Dershie did it
Your
too,
sites.
and Lisa doesn't care.
I don't care because listen
Bye, everybody.
to Wars.
All right, bye, everybody.